Hey everyone! Happy Monday, January 20th. Nope, you get back. Sorry. Cat's about to knock over something. Get back. Okay, so remember last video I said I won something? Well, that item came and I'll show it to you. You say, what in the world is that? Well, if you're hunting pennies, which I haven't started yet, but I will start soon, this just gives you some heads up. Of course, it doesn't say everything. It'd be impossible to list everything on here, but just gives you some clues of things you should be looking for. And it's a nice mat to lay your pennies out on. So, yay! Now I just need to get the other two mats that go with that. Plus, he has a whole set of Canadian coin mats, but I'm not doing anything with Canadian coins, so that's that. Then, oh my goodness, what have I been crocheting? Well, I finished another Jayda blanket, and now I'm starting on two more, which I already have the panels done, so I just hopefully will get them done around February 15th, because the gal that is getting two of them is going to be coming out here, and I'd like to have them done. They're for her two grandsons, and they're both about 4 years old. They're twins. So yeah, I'm just working on those, and I already have quite a few of the appliques made. So there's a lot of sewing and a lot of border stuff to do. But with the most recent Jayda blanket that I did, I discovered that I really didn't want to wait till the end of the blanket to make the border, so there were just times when I worked on a little bit of the border, because you know, you don't want to get all your appliques sewn down and then you're like, oh, now I've got 8 hours of border work to do. So what I did was I just did a little bit of border here and there, and the last thing I sewed down on the blanket was the horse, and I was done. I didn't have to worry about the border. It was already complete. So if you're ever making the Jayda blanket, that is an idea to keep in mind. If you hear any buzzing, there's a bee in the house. He came in with the hummingbird feeders. I try to make sure that there aren't any bees on them, but one got in. And I'm not afraid of them, but he's just being a little annoying and buzzing around right now. Okay, so while I was making that Jayda blanket, there were days when I was just like, oh, I cannot make another applique today. I don't want to work on the blanket today. So I made granny squares. Yes. Now, that first granny square blanket that I was working on, I have all the squares for it. I just have to put them together. But look at this. Let's see if I can do this without dropping it. This is enough for another one, and they're all blue-green themed. So I have that, and I wanted to show you this one particular one here. I don't know if it'll show up really well, but I actually, can you see it? Is it sparkling at all? Okay, well, in this one, I wish I had enough of the yarn to just do an entire blanket of just these two. This is actually two yarns. One of them is the Joann's Big Twist in Sapphire, and the other is, let's see, what is it? It's, I love this yarn, metallic, not that one. It's the Teal Sparkle. And the two colors were very close together, but honestly, a whole blanket made of just these two colors it would be like kind of like a midnight sky. They're just beautiful together. But I only bought one skein of that teal sparkle and one skein of the sapphire, and both of them are gone now. So that's that. Now I also wanted to say about some of these metallic yarns, because I'm not crazy about all of them. But with the teal sparkle, there's a teal sparkle, an aqua sparkle, and a coral sparkle of the ones that I got. And those do not have the metallic, like the thin tinsel. It's silver. These have like a shiny plastic filament. So they just kind of blend with whatever color, and you don't see that silver metallic, which I think kind of looks messy when you're working with it. So I just don't care for it that much. But so I know that if I ever get to Hobby Lobby again, I will only go for the filament yarns that have more of the clear plastic shiny filament than the tinsel like filament, which I don't like at all. And unfortunately I have quite a bit of it, so I'll just use it up in something. And I will say also, let's see, where is it? Well, this square has some. This has the last of my Joann's Big Twist Sincerely yarn, which you can't buy anymore except in black, because I think they're just discontinuing it. It's very sad. I really like the yarn, but the Stylecraft yarn that Linda Just a Crochet Sister sent me is very similar. I mean, you would think they're like twin yarns, sister yarns. So as far as like texture and feel, they are just so similar. So if you like the Joann's Big Twist Sincerely, the Stylecraft in a chunky is very, very close. Okay, no, you need to go. You need to go. Go away. Okay, so yeah, so much for Joann's Big Twist Sincerely. I love that yarn. And I don't have any more. Okay, but hold on just a second. Okay, before I use it all up, and I mean it is all used up, and before I used up all of that, I love this yarn that was metallic. I made this cute little hat, and when I get a whole bunch together, I'll send them off to Billy. But look at that. Just a cute little beanie, kind of a beanie, but it's got some front post double crochet, and then the whole rim here is all front post double crochet. So yeah, there's that. Okay, add that to the stack. Then I got a couple of books, which I had sort of sworn off getting more books because yeah, they're taking up room on the shelf, and I haven't yet made stuff from all of them. So, but these are this one specifically I really wanted. It's this Granny Square book, 10 Granny Square blankets. Yeah, I really wanted this one specifically, but there's some other ones in here that I like too. And not only does it give you like all the patterns for these, it gives you a whole bunch of different ideas for color combinations as well. So that's really nice. And then this one I also got because of the cover picture. I thought, that's a nice Afghan. I might have to try that one. So, I don't know if you've seen this one before. But it's got more than just Afghans. It's got all kinds of stuff in it. But the Afghan, that Afghan is gorgeous. So, and I'm kind of gonna set myself a goal of, for every book I buy, I've got to make at least 3 things out of that book to make that book worth it for me. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll just pass them on. Because that can just kind of keep my library rotating. So I guess that's about it for this video, and I hope I covered everything that's been going on. So now it's just a matter of me making more Jayda blankets, stitching up squares together. Yeah, I guess I'll show you guys all that stuff when it's done. So talk to you later. Bye bye.